The biggest productivity mistake you make happens before you even start working, before you open your laptop, before you sit down, before you write a single word or finish a single task. And once I show you what it is, you will not be able to unsee it. A study by Gloria Mark, a researcher at UC Irvine's Department of Informatics, found that after a single distraction, it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to fully return to a task. The research highlights the value of uninterrupted focus blocks and the real cost of frequent interruptions. That means most people, with their phones buzzing, tabs switching, and notifications firing, may never reach their peak mental state in an entire workday. Not once. Before this system, I struggled to stay focused for more than 10 minutes at a time. 2 weeks after applying it, I was regularly completing uninterrupted 30-minute focus sessions and finishing work I used to drag out for hours. So if you have ever sat down to do something important and found yourself on YouTube 10 minutes later wondering how you got there, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you the exact system I used to change that pattern. No extreme willpower required, no 5 a.m. cold showers, just one deep work session and the right method. And stay with me until step 3, because that is the step most people skip, and it is the one that changed everything for me. Here's what nobody tells you. You do not have a discipline problem. You have a design problem. Your brain was not built for the modern world. Every notification, every scroll, every tab switch, it triggers a small release of dopamine. Over time, your brain becomes conditioned to seek that stimulation frequently and automatically. Your reward system adapts to constant novelty, and deep work, the kind that actually moves your life forward, offers a quieter, delayed reward that a constantly stimulated brain has simply lost the habit of waiting for. So you are not weak. You are not lazy. You are someone whose brain has been shaped by an environment designed to pull your attention in every direction, and no one gave you a system to push back. That changes today. Imagine a freelance writer named James, someone who can't get through a single paragraph without reaching for his phone. Or consider a hypothetical student named Priya, who spends 3 hours at her desk but retains almost nothing by the end. Neither of them lacks intelligence or motivation. They lack a system that works with their brain, not against it. That system is what I call the 30-minute neural reset. 3 steps, simple to understand, difficult at first, highly effective with consistency. Step 1. Clear the environment. Before you sit down to work, remove every source of cheap stimulation from your space. No background music, no phone within reach, no open browser tabs. This is not about punishing yourself. It is about reducing the noise so your brain can settle into the task, like letting your eyes adjust to a dark room. Uncomfortable at first, but clarity follows. Step 2. The urge delay. Within the first few minutes, the urge to quit or check something will arrive. Do not fight it. Do not obey it. Simply delay it. Tell yourself, I will check in 10 minutes. That urge is a conditioned reflex your brain has practiced thousands of times. If you do not act on it, it loses strength. Every time you let it pass, you are weakening an old habit and quietly building a new one. Step 3, and this is the one most people never do, set a minimum stay time. Before you begin, make one commitment. I will not switch tasks for the next 15 minutes, no matter what. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi described sustained deep concentration as a flow state, a point where effort begins to feel almost effortless. Flow looks different for everyone, depending on skill level, task difficulty, and environment. But one thing is consistent. You cannot get there if you keep interrupting the process before it begins. Your minimum stay time protects that process, and without it, steps 1 and 2 mean very little. Now, A word on objections. What if your day is full of interruptions? What if you work in an open office, or you are a parent, or your environment is genuinely chaotic? This system is not about finding a perfect silent room. It is about carving out whatever protected focus window you can. Even 20 minutes counts. Consistency matters more than ideal conditions. And if you have ADHD or attention difficulties, this system can still help, but it works best alongside professional guidance. Shorter blocks and environmental accommodations may be necessary. This is a tool, not a diagnosis. Here is where the real shift happens, and this is the part most productivity content never addresses. Most people wait to feel motivated before they start, but the evidence points in the opposite direction. Motivation tends to follow action, not precede it. Psychologists call this the action-motivation loop. You start, even reluctantly, and the engagement itself generates the momentum to continue. Research by Philippa Lally and her colleagues at University College London suggests that repeated behavior, performed consistently over time, gradually becomes more automatic and natural. It does not happen in one session, but over weeks of consistent practice, what once felt like resistance begins to feel familiar and eventually almost effortless. That is not magic, that is how habits are built. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the obstacle is not something that blocks the path, it is the path. What he understood intuitively aligns with findings from modern behavioral science. Facing difficulty consistently, rather than avoiding it, is how we build the capacity to handle more of it. One focus block at a time. You are training a skill, the skill of staying with hard things. Imagine if James, the writer I mentioned earlier, started with just one deep work session each morning. Within weeks, he might find himself producing more in 1 hour than he previously did in a full day. And imagine Priya using the same approach during exam season, finally experiencing what it feels like when studying actually becomes manageable. These are not extraordinary people. They are people with an ordinary system, repeated consistently. 1 year from now, the person you become will be shaped by the habits you repeat today. The next 30 minutes can look exactly like yesterday, or they can be the beginning of a different version of you. The choice is yours. You do not need a perfect day to start. You do not need to feel ready. You do not need to change everything at once. You need one focus block today. If you want to learn more about how your brain works and how to use that knowledge to your advantage, click the video link in the description. It goes deeper into everything we discussed today. And if this gave you something useful, subscribe to Crest, because mastering your mind is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice, starting with one block at a time.